Hey everybody, sky's the limit here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do another quick editing video. This time it's just going to be a single photo and we're going to go ahead and go through the process real quick just like we did in my previous video. Also we'll upload it on JetPhotos so you can see what the process actually looks like. So the photo that I picked out for this session is going to be this Delta T-tail, Boeing 717, and tail number is November 970 Alpha Tango. This was taken back in late March of this year, and just looking at it already, there's not a whole lot to do with it. It's already pretty sharp. Can use a little bit of exposure and a couple of other things real quick. So let's go ahead and get started. So once again, got our photo up, got our dialog boxes over here. First thing we're going to do is the lens corrections. Remember to tick off those two. Lens should populate in there nicely, and scroll back up to the top. We're going to do something different this time. We're going to do the crop first. So we hit the crop overlay button, press the shift button, grab and pull that in, frame up our aircraft. That's a little bit tight. We're going to go ahead and bring it out just a hair. And we're going to go ahead and get this centered in. Let's bring it out just a little bit more. And want to make sure we're leaving just enough room. That should do it right there. Let's go ahead and let me get the left and right borders in, and then we're going to go ahead and push up. And that should do it right there. Don't need to do any rotation. It's kind of in a beginning of the flare. It's on short final. And look for any dust spots. And looks like we got two fairly decent sized ones. And we'll take care of that. And we will come down, hit the Alt button, click on the whites, and barely need to do anything with that. Matter of fact, we're not going to do anything at all. And the only white that's showing is just from this landing light right there. Blacks. Gonna back off just a tiny little bit and go up here, and we're gonna give it just actually let's go ahead and play with the shadows real quick. Make that gear visible. And then we will bump the exposure up just a little bit. I think right about there should be good. And we'll play with a little bit with the dehaze. Bring just a little bit more blue to the sky. And then we're going to go down and play with the luminance tab. Probably about in the 50s should be pretty good. Once again, go over the whole aircraft, make sure everything looks fairly smooth. That looks good right there. That's already pretty sharp. We're going to add just a little bit of sharpening, but I'm going to concentrate and kind of pay attention more right here. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of sharpening. That looks really good right there. Just to show you, if I was telling you in the last video, if you give it too much sharpening, it kind of tends to break apart and look really weird, and it's definitely evidenced here on the nose gear. So we'll back off on that. You want to just sharp enough without overdoing it, and go over the rest of the aircraft. Registration flag looks fantastic. So we have our shadows look good. Main gear we can see. And that is going to do it for this photo. So let's go ahead and export. And we're going to overwrite this because we've been already playing around with it earlier. And bar shows that our file has been exported. Okay, we're going to come over here and go to upload photos. No, we didn't want to click on the add. Click the upload photo button, look for our file. There you are. And this is November 970 AT, taken at KATL. Autofill, and this is a Delta Airlines aircraft. Not a special scheme, no specific categories. Upload the photo, and we'll add our watermark. Now, one thing about the watermarks, JetPhotos provides their own watermark, but do me a favor, don't put the watermark there. That just irks me. Put it anywhere above or below the aircraft, but don't cover the aircraft. And click apply. Watermark has been successfully added. And I'll show you what it looks like in the queue. And you can see I've already got one photo. It's been in the queue for about 4 days now. We're going to go ahead and look at this. And that looks pretty good. And go in here and check. Actually, it looks like there's a dust spot. Right there. Let's see, I would say that's right between the main gear. Let's go back in here. See, I don't see any sort of dust spot there, but just for the heck of it, let's see, I'd say about a little over halfway. say right about there. All right, let's give this a shot. And what you do, if you notice on the website when you're going through the different little things here, if you see something that you didn't see in Photoshop or Lightroom, like that little suspected dust spot, it's not going to hurt you to go back in and, you know, just kind of figure out approximately where it is and then see if you can fix it. But I'll show you the rest of the, so you've got your check for dust and the histogram, the RGB histogram, and the horizon. This is how they check the horizon. This is not applicable here since there's really nothing there. Centering the aircraft. Let me see how they like it centered there. And then they have this magnify function, which I don't really see that it does any good or anything like that. So, all right, what we're going to do is, let's go back out of here. Now you can delete a photo out of the queue and you don't lose your queue spot. So we're going to go back over here, add photos again, and you can see still 10 daily slots. I have 19 queue slots left. Let's check one thing really quick on the equalize image website again. I'm assuming this is the one that I just did. Yeah, it's not really showing anything there. Let me pull the original one back up. Yeah, it shows that little spot right there. And again, if I put the second edit in, and that spot appears to be gone now, so we should be okay. So we're going to go ahead and upload the photo again. Make sure we choose the correct edit. And again, November 970 Alpha Tango, taking it Atlanta, autofill, Delta. Make sure everything populates in here. None of this is applicable. It's not a special scheme. Helicopter small prop. Upload. Add the watermark again. Get it in about the same place. Apply. Watermark successful. Photos. Manage the queue. Go through. Come back up here. Check for dust. And looks like we got most of it. It kind of looks like it kind of more blends into the background than the apparent darker spot that was there earlier. So I think that's going to be a go. So I will post an update in the video after I upload if this has been accepted or not. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks for stopping by, checking out this quick little video. Appreciate any comments, suggestions. Give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and all that jazz. And until next time, au revoir. See y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.